Good morning. Welcome to week 9, a week where we're going to talk about how motivated are you, and it comes at a great time because this week is a busier week, certainly busier than last week was in terms of assignments due. So I just want to walk you through some things that are going on this week. I'm just going to go back to our homepage for a moment and just remind you about our Unit 2 exam that is now open. Again, here's all your details about the exam. You can find the exam under quizzes, the same place as last time, and then Unit 2 exam. You'll have the same hour and 15 minutes to take the exam, and I wish you well. The study guide is also available right over here if you want to use that. And here's the 3 chapters that this exam is covering. A couple of other things I just wanted to share with you is that the next writing assignment is also going to be due, and this is now due. The annotated bibliography is due on Friday, end of day, November 1st. So I just want to open up that assignment sheet and walk you through that for a couple of minutes and just guide you of how this could look. The first step on this assignment is choosing a topic from the list below, which is right here. Now these topics here are very broad, so please narrow these down to more specific topics, like we just finished the chapter on memory and learning, for example. There's probably 100 different options that you can research underneath those main headings. Again, this is a 2-page paper. It's worth 30 points. These are your main focus points of the paper here, where you're going to have to answer these particular questions, the main focus, purpose of the work, summarizing the research information, including specifics. Now what I mean here is details, like how many people participated in the study, what were the statistics that the study showed. Make sure you're including all that, and then just some basic information that you'll also be graded on here. Just another point I want to make out is that you need to find one peer-reviewed article. It needs to be an experiment from journals found on the Front Range online databases. So for those of you that haven't used that before, I just want to take you to our home screen, frontrange.edu. If you go under campuses and then under libraries, and if you scan down, you can get into our online electronic databases down here. A good database under EBSCO is the Psychology and Behavioral Sciences. And I know I'm walking through this rather quickly, but you can certainly go back and watch the video again. And what you're going to put in here is, let's say that you're really interested in deja vu, since that was a topic we discussed in the memory chapter. Excuse me, what I would suggest you do is click on this title page, because what that ensures is that this term is in the title of that article, and the article will be solely about deja vu. And then if you push search, it'll bring you up various articles that speak. So this gives you 25 different articles about deja vu. And then I would suggest going through them. You can open up the full text, which gives you the full article, but you can open that up and say, well, that's really interesting. I think maybe I will look at that further. So for example, this article here on how visualization may be key to remembering chores. If you open up the PDF full text, it gives you some information about the article. This is not a full article, so this maybe is not the best choice. But if you just go back and you go back to the list initially, and you keep going through these, and you think, oh, maybe this is a better article, or maybe this is a better article, I think you get my point. And then maybe you're not interested in deja vu, so you go back and you talk about maybe encoding, and you want to look at articles about encoding, and maybe you'll get a different set of articles that maybe are more interesting. So again, the time to find a good article is where you'll probably spend a lot of time on this assignment, and then you'll write a 2-page summary of that particular article. So that just gives you some basics in terms of how to navigate that assignment. There's also, get back to our home screen here, there is also, if you go back into our content, under week 9, which is where we are, there's also a sample here essay of an annotated bibliography, which will give you a better idea of what annotated bibliography can look like, and you can use that as a guide for your own assignment. So that takes us through that. We also have a discussion this week that's going to ask you to look at how Abraham Maslow's article, or hierarchy of needs, applies to you, and where you're at on this hierarchy. And this is subject content that we're going to discuss later this week in one of our mini lessons. So we have a reflection, a discussion, the annotated bibliography due end of week, and then obviously our week starts off with our Unit 2 exam. So lots of information, and please take a look at this video, and hopefully the guide through the annotated bibliography will help you get started on that assignment. Always available through email. Give me a call if you'd like, through the online switchboard, which could probably be 303-678-3853, and ask for me. Or obviously email is probably your best bet in reaching me through our email list. I could always be reached through our class list, which is right here, and just click on Shari, send me an internal message. Always here. Look forward to talking to you all soon. Thanks.